Hey Daniel, just a reminder about our health screening appointment tonight, right after you finish work. It's at City General.
Sophia, we've been over this. Do we really have to go? I had plans with Mike and Dave after work. We were finally gonna try that new craft brewery downtown.
Yes, Daniel, we really have to go. It's a joint health screening that I booked weeks ago. You always prioritize drinks with your friends. This is about our health, our future. Can't it take precedence just this once?
Our future? What's that supposed to mean? I feel perfectly fine. This whole thing feels unnecessary, like you're just trying to find something wrong.
I'm not trying to find anything wrong, Daniel. I care about you, and I care about us. It's a routine checkup. Everyone should get them. You haven't been to a doctor for years, not since that minor flu you had.
Exactly, and I got over that just fine, didn't I? See? Perfectly healthy. This is just gonna eat into my evening. The guys are expecting me.
They'll understand, Daniel. Surely your friends can wait one night. This is important to me. It would really put my mind at ease if we both went. I worry about you sometimes with your long hours and other habits.
My other habits? What's that supposed to mean? Are you nagging me about having a couple of beers now? This is unbelievable!
I'm not nagging, Daniel. I'm concerned. And it's not just a couple of beers, and you know it. This health screening is a simple way to ensure everything is okay. Why are you being so resistant?
Because it's a hassle! The waiting, the questions, some stranger poking and prodding me. I'd rather be relaxing after a long day, not stuck in a sterile hospital environment.
It's one evening, Daniel. One evening for our health. Can you please just do this for me, as a favor?
A favor? So me prioritizing my health, our health as you put it, is a favor to you? That's twisted, Sophia.
It's a favor because it's something that's important to me, and you know how reluctant you are about these things. Please, just come. I'll even drive. You won't have to worry about getting home after your couple of beers another night.
Fine, but I'm making it very clear I'm not happy about this. And it better be quick. If they start wanting to run 1,000,000 tests, I'm walking out.
It's just a basic screening, Daniel. Blood pressure, cholesterol, maybe a few other standard things. It won't take all night. Thank you for agreeing to come. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, what time is this thing scheduled for again? And text me the exact address. Don't want to end up at the wrong depressing medical facility.
It's at 7 p.m. at City General, same place as your cousin's surgery last year. I already sent you the address. See you after work. Try not to be too late.
Whatever. Don't expect me to be cheerful.
Hey Daniel, do you have a moment to actually talk? There's something that has been weighing on my mind lately. I really need to discuss it with you. It feels like we haven't truly connected in a while.
What is it? I'm trying to relax here. Can't it wait?
I don't think so, Daniel. It's just that I've noticed you've been different lately, more distant. And there are these new things showing up at the house, expensive things that we haven't discussed.
Different how? And what are you talking about? I bought a couple of things. It's my money.
It's our money, Daniel. We usually talk about larger purchases. There was that new watch and that expensive sound system, and now a drone? It just feels out of the blue.
So? I wanted them. What's the big deal? I'm allowed to treat myself sometimes. You're making a whole thing out of nothing.
It's not nothing, Daniel. It's another sign of this distance I feel. You're making these big decisions without even talking to me. It feels like you're shutting me out of your life.
Look, I said I'm trying to relax. Can't this wait until morning? I'm really not in the mood for a financial audit right now. Just let it go for tonight, okay?
But it's not just the money, Daniel. It's that you don't even seem to want to share these things with me. It feels like you're building a separate life, and with you being home so late, I'm worried.
I come home when I finish work. What do you want me to do? Rush home to have you quiz me about every single thing I do or buy? You need to trust me.
Trust is a two-way street, Daniel. And lately, it feels like you're not being very open with me. These purchases, the late nights, it's all adding up to this feeling that something isn't right.
You're being paranoid. Nothing's changed. I just have my own interests and I work late sometimes. It doesn't mean the sky has fallen. Just relax.
But it feels like it is, Daniel. It feels like we're drifting further and further apart. These things you're buying, it's like you're preparing for a different future, one that doesn't include me.
That's ridiculous. Don't be so dramatic. I bought a few things. It has nothing to do with our future. You always jump to the worst conclusions.
Then talk to me about it, Daniel. Help me understand. Why the sudden interest in all these expensive gadgets? Why are you staying out so late? Just tell me what's going on.
There's nothing going on. I just wanted these things, and I have work commitments. You need to stop looking for hidden meanings in everything I do.
It's hard not to when everything feels so different. You're different. We're different. And these purchases just feel like another piece of the puzzle that I don't understand.
Look, can we just drop it? I'm really not up for this interrogation right now. I had a long day. Just let me have some peace.
Peace while I feel like our marriage is falling apart? It's hard to find peace in that, Daniel. I just want us to be okay again.
We are okay. You're just making problems where there aren't any. Just trust me on this.
Daniel, I just saw you at that little cafe on Elm Street, and you were not alone. Would you mind telling me who in the world that woman you're with is?
Whoa, hold on a second, Sophia. What's with the third-degree interrogation? Yeah, I was at a cafe. So what? I'm allowed to have coffee, aren't I?
Don't play innocent with me. I saw you. You were holding her hand. You were laughing with her. How dare you do this to me? To us. Especially now.
Look, let's be real here, Sophia. The writing's been on the wall for a while now, hasn't it? And speaking of seeing things, I have been seeing things. Things you probably thought you were keeping secret.
What are you talking about? What have you been seeing? Don't try to deflect this, Daniel. You're the one out in public with another woman.
Oh, she's not just another woman, Sophia. She's someone who actually appreciates the here and now. Unlike someone I know who's been preoccupied with, well, you know. I saw those test results, Sophia. The ones you tried so hard to hide.
Oh no. You mean you actually saw them? Look, I was going to talk to you about that eventually. I was just waiting for the right time. But be that as it may, I'm not sure what exactly you think you saw that gives you the right to behave like this.
Come on, Sophia, it was pretty clear. The doctor's notes, the prognosis, it painted a picture. A short one. So with that in mind, what did you honestly expect me to do? Just sit around here and wait for the inevitable?
What do you mean, wait for the inevitable? I don't know what sort of wrong impression you're under, but it is absolutely shocking behavior from you right now. You're showing your true colors, and they are hideous.
Look, let's be practical about this. Your little situation. It's not exactly a long-term commitment for me, is it? Might as well make the most of the time I have left to actually experience some real joy. And she brings me that. Something you haven't seemed capable of lately.
My situation? You think this is about my situation? You're in the middle of destroying everything we've built together. You are truly despicable. And to think, I was worried about you.
Worried about me? Why would you be worried about me? You're the one who's... You know? Anyways, let's just say it simplifies things. It makes the inevitable transition a little easier for everyone. And speaking of easier, she'll be moving in here soon. Hurry up and get your stuff out of the house as soon as possible. Got it?
You're moving her into our house? You're kicking me out? Because you think I'm sick? The sheer audacity of that is staggering, Daniel.
Well, the place is gonna need a bit of a change anyway. Her taste is much more vibrant than yours. You being around makes the whole house feel like a funeral. And let's be honest, you won't be needing all this space for much longer. Less to maintain, right?
I can't believe the words coming out of your mouth. You are so unbelievably selfish and cruel. You're actually using my supposed health crisis as an excuse to have an affair and take over our home?
Look, I'm not gonna deny myself happiness for 1 second longer now that your fate has been sealed. By the way, thank you so much for suggesting we beef up our life insurance policies. It's gonna make my future a lot more comfortable.
You were already thinking about my life insurance? You haven't even shown an ounce of concern for my well-being.
Why wouldn't I be? It's a sensible thing to consider given the circumstances. It'll certainly help me move on. And frankly, your future, well, it doesn't really involve needing it, does it?
I am beyond words, Daniel. You're a monster, utterly without a soul. And all this time, I've been trying to be strong for you.
Strong for me? What are you talking about? You're the one who's gonna spend the last few short months of your life in a hospital bed with tubes sticking out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go spend my evening with someone who isn't on their way out.
Hey, Sophia, it's Ryan. Just wanted to check in. How did Daniel take the news?
Ryan, thanks for checking in. You are not going to believe what happened. You know how we finally got those results back? The ones about Daniel?
Yeah, did he finally accept it? Was he able to process what's happening?
No, the truly unbelievable part is that he saw the results, Ryan. He actually saw them before I could properly explain what they meant.
He saw them? Oh God, that's terrible. Was he angry? Did he finally understand what he's facing?
Angry doesn't even begin to describe it. And no, he didn't understand anything. He saw it and immediately jumped to the conclusion that I'm the one who is dying. He didn't even ask me if the results were mine.
What? Sophia, are you serious? How could he possibly make that kind of leap? The report had his name on it, didn't it? Wouldn't that tip him off that it's about him?
You'd think so, right? But no, he apparently saw my name on the envelope and immediately assumed it was my results. And his reaction? He confessed he's been having an affair, Ryan. He just blurted it out like it was the most natural thing in the world.
He what? Are you telling me that upon thinking you're terminally ill, his response is to admit to cheating on you?
That's exactly what I'm saying, with some woman he apparently prefers. And then, the absolute gall of it, he's kicking me out of the house so she can move in. Our home, the one we shared.
Sophia, this is... I don't even know what to say. That's monstrous. How are you even coping with this? This is beyond anything I could have imagined.
It gets even more surreal. He's actually been talking about my life insurance policy, like he's already making plans for the money. He was practically salivating over the thought of it.
He's actually saying these things to you? Out loud? Texting them? This is the man you married, Sophia? This is sickening!
Texting them, yeah. He was almost jubilant about it, like he'd won the lottery, because he genuinely believes I'm about to die and he's going to cash in. It's so twisted, Ryan.
So, he's completely oblivious to his own situation?
Completely. He's living in this warped reality where he's suddenly free of all responsibility because he thinks I'm dying. The man I married, I don't even recognize him anymore.
I don't even know how to process this. You're dealing with the knowledge of his illness, and he's treating you like this based on a complete delusion.
Exactly. It's kind of a hard position for me to be in. I know that my husband is dying, but he doesn't. He thinks I'm dying and is happy about it.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to tell him the truth about his own diagnosis?
Not yet. Part of me is still reeling from his reaction. The other part, I honestly don't know what to do. He doesn't deserve to be comforted right now. Not after this.
So, you're just gonna let him continue on, completely unaware of what's really happening to him?
For now, I think so. Let him live in his selfish fantasy a little longer. Maybe reality will hit him harder later. I just can't bring myself to tell him the truth after what he's said and done.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't really deserve your sympathy after what he did. I'm really sorry about this, Sophia. If you need to talk, I'll always be here.
Sophia, seriously, when are you actually gonna get your stuff and go? My new girl is practically living in my texts asking when she can move in. And honestly, you being here is just plain annoying now. Get out! Like yesterday! Your life is ending. I want my life to start!
Daniel, I told you, I started the divorce procedures. I want this done too, believe me. But it's not like it happens overnight. There's paperwork, legal stuff. You know how it is. It takes time to untangle a marriage, even one as, well, as ours has become.
Time I don't have, or don't want to waste. Just pack your bags and crash with a friend or something. Sell some of that junk you've been hoarding. Just get out of my hair. The sooner you're gone, the sooner I can actually be happy in my own home with someone who appreciates me.
It's not that simple, Daniel. I need to find a stable place to live. And frankly, I've noticed you haven't seemed totally right lately. You feeling okay? You seem a little more agitated than usual, even for you. Is everything all right?
Feeling? Yeah, I'm great. Never been better now that I'm finally moving on with my life without you dragging it down with your constant negativity. Just focus on packing. That's your job right now. The faster you do it, the faster we can both move on. Separate ways, finally!
You haven't said anything about feeling sick? No aches, no fatigue? You look a little off color, maybe? More pale than I've seen you in a while. Are you sleeping okay? You seem restless.
Pale? What are you talking about? I'm fine, in top shape. Unlike some people who are always complaining about one thing or another. Just get your stuff together, that's your priority. And stop trying to change the subject. We're talking about you leaving.
Daniel, why the big rush for me to leave? A few more weeks isn't going to kill you if you're so happy about this new thing. What's the real hurry? Is she really that impatient? Or is there something else going on? Something you're not telling me?
Because I want my new life to start now! Simple, uncomplicated, without you making things complicated with lawyers and all that other crap. The sooner you're gone, the cleaner the break! And the sooner I can finally be happy. Is that so hard to understand?
Other crap? What exactly does that mean, Daniel? Is there something else going on with you? You seem more on edge than usual. Anything you want to talk about?
Just the life insurance, Sophia. Let's be real, I need to know that's locked in. You trying to divorce me messes with that, doesn't it? The sooner you're gone, the sooner that's all sorted out. Secure for my future.
So, you're blocking the divorce just to make sure you get money from something you think is about to happen? Daniel, don't you see how messed up that is? You're willing to prolong this misery just for a payout you haven't even received.
Messed up? It's smart. It's looking out for my future. Something you won't need to worry about for much longer, will you? Now, have you started packing yet? Give me a straight answer.
Daniel, have you even thought about what you're doing? The hurt you're causing? The choices you're making? Is this really how you want things to end? With you prioritizing money over everything else?
It's how I want to be happy. Something you weren't exactly delivering in the last few years, were you? Now, are you leaving soon or what? I need to make plans. My real life is waiting.
I will leave when I have a stable place to go, Daniel. I'm not going to be rushed into homelessness. But please, just think about yourself for a minute. Are you really okay? You seem unwell. Maybe you should see a doctor.
Of course I'm okay. Just get your stuff and go. Seriously. Stop trying to delay. Stop trying to distract. Just leave. That's all I want. Hey, since you're apparently still squatting in my house, could you at least make yourself useful for a change? Grab some cold medicine on your way back here. I've been feeling like crap the last few days and have no idea why. Honestly, it's bad enough having to share my space with someone who clearly wants out. The least you can do is contribute in some way.
Squatting? Daniel, I am still legally residing in our shared home, and perhaps if you weren't so entirely consumed by your new paramour, you might have noticed what I'd been doing lately. I'm here quietly attempting to navigate the complexities of separating our lives. Meanwhile, you flit about as if our entire history is of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh, here we go, the martyr act again. Look, I feel like garbage. Just get the medicine, okay? It's the least you can do considering you're still occupying space you're not wanted in. What kind should I get? The strong stuff. The stuff that knocks you out so I can actually get some decent rest for once in this chaotic household.
If only you weren't so insistent on me leaving immediately and were willing to cooperate with the divorce proceedings, then this entire situation could be resolved more amicably. You still haven't responded to the papers my lawyer sent over weeks ago. Your continued inaction is hardly conducive to a swift resolution.
Your lawyer's just trying to drag things out and bleed me dry. I'll deal with that when I have the time and the energy. Right now, I need relief from this crud I've got. Just tell me what kind of medicine to buy. Don't get the cheap stuff. I want something that actually works.
You're quick to demand favors when you're feeling unwell, Daniel, yet you refuse to take the necessary steps to finalize our divorce. As for the medicine, I don't know what your symptoms are. What exactly is wrong with you? And I know that's a long list, so be specific.
I just feel off. Achy all over, bit feverish, really tired, like I'm coming down with something nasty. Just get the Dayquil and the NyQuil, the liquid kind, and maybe some of those throat lozenges, the cherry ones, and some of that cough syrup, the really potent stuff.
It's interesting that you're suddenly acknowledging feeling unwell, Daniel. Perhaps you should consider seeing a doctor if you're genuinely concerned. Self-medicating can sometimes mask more serious underlying issues. And given your recent lifestyle changes, it might be wise to err on the side of caution.
A doctor? For a cold? Don't be ridiculous, it's just a bug. I probably caught it from someone at work, or maybe even you still lingering around here. Just get the medicine, Sophia, and maybe some ginger ale, the good kind, and some crackers. My stomach feels a bit queasy too.
You seem to be experiencing a significant level of discomfort for just a bug, Daniel. Perhaps your body is trying to tell you something more important. Have you considered that this might be more than just a common cold? Ignoring potential warning signs can have serious consequences.
Stop trying to diagnose me from afar through text messages. Just get the stuff. And while you're out, maybe actually look for a place to live, would you? You can't expect a freeload here indefinitely. My patience is wearing thin.
My living situation is something I am actively working on, Daniel, despite the emotional turmoil you have created. Keep in mind, this could all be much, much simpler if you would just answer my lawyer's calls. It takes two to tango, for marriage and for divorce.
Look, could you just get the medicine? My head is pounding like someone's playing the drums inside it. And maybe some of those little packets of Emergency, the orange flavor. Get a big box. I feel like I need all the help I can get.
You seem quite insistent on self-treating these symptoms, Daniel. Why don't you, go talk to a doctor? Doctors tend to be pretty talented at figuring out what's wrong and doing something about it. You might want to seek professional help before it's too late.
Yeah, just get the stuff and don't take all day browsing in the pharmacy. I want to take something as soon as you get back so I can try to get some sleep. This is really kicking my butt.
I will get the medicine for you, Daniel. And while I'm at the drugstore, how about you get to work signing all the things you need to sign? The sooner you do that, the sooner I'll be out of your hair, and you'll be free to do whatever you want with whomever you want.
Fine, I'll look at your stupid papers when I feel better and have the energy to deal with your lawyer's nonsense. Now, just hurry with the medicine. And maybe a heating pad if they have a small one. My back is killing me too.
Good grief, Daniel. Is there anything that doesn't hurt you right now? Look, why don't you call Dr. Ryan? You know, the guy that did our health screens a month ago?
You mean the guy that told you you're dying? What, you want him to tell me I'm dying too?
I want him to tell you the truth.
Thief! How are you still this naggy when I'm already divorcing you? Fine, I'll call Dr. Ryan, so get off my back, will you? Hey, Ryan, this stupid cold isn't going away. Sophia got me some meds, but I still feel like crap. You know any home remedies or something? This is seriously annoying.
Hey, Daniel, sorry to hear you're not feeling well. What exactly are your symptoms? How long has this been going on? Maybe it's more than just a cold.
Just the usual stuffy nose, aches, tired, but it's dragging on. Sophia was acting all worried, saying I should see a doctor. You think it's that serious?
Daniel, we need to talk about something important. It's not a cold.
What are you talking about? What else could it be? Lay off the drama, Ryan. I just want to feel better.
Remember those tests you had a while back? The one you thought were Sophia's?
Yeah? What about them? Did they finally figure out what's wrong with her?
Daniel, those tests, they weren't Sophia's. They were yours.
Mine? What the hell are you talking about? I'm fine. A little under the weather, that's it. You got the wrong guy.
I don't have the wrong guy, Daniel. The results showed it's serious. Terminal.
Terminal? Are you out of your freaking mind? What kind of sick joke is this? You and Sophia cooked this up, didn't you?
Daniel, I wish it were a joke. I really do. But it's not. I saw the results myself.
No way. No freaking way. There's no way I'm dying. I feel a little sick, that's it. You're lying. You're both lying.
I have no reason to lie to you about this, Daniel. Neither does Sophia.
Then why didn't she say anything? Why let me think it was her? What the hell is wrong with both of you?
She was trying to process it, Daniel. It's devastating news for both of you.
Devastating for her, you mean? Because she thinks she's dying. You both let me believe that. You just stood by and watched me act like a complete jackass.
Daniel, she was going to tell you. She just needed time.
Time? Time for what? Time for me to make a complete fool of myself? Time for me to do all the things I did? You both knew and you didn't say a damn thing!
We were trying to figure out the best way.
The best way? The best way was to tell me the truth to my face, not in some stupid text message from you. I'm dying? I'm actually dying? And you both just let me carry on like an idiot? I can't believe this. I can't freaking believe this. You are both dead to me. You knew! You freaking knew the whole time, didn't you? You let me carry on like some kind of monster! You let me believe you were dying so you could what? So you could get my life insurance? This was your plan all along, wasn't it? You sick, twisted...
Serves you right, Daniel. Your appalling behavior did not go unnoticed.
Serves me right? I've been acting like a complete idiot because of what I thought was happening to you. You just stood there and watched. You're just as twisted as I was. Why didn't you just tell me the truth?
There was no reason for me to tell you the truth. You certainly didn't afford me any truth or decency. You were so eager to believe I was dying, so quick to replace me and plan my financial demise.
But you let me! You let me humiliate myself! You let me treat you like garbage! Also, you could get my money? That's just evil, Sophia! Pure evil!
You tried to do the exact same thing to me, Daniel. You were ready to kick me out, to celebrate my supposed demise for a payout. Don't try to play the victim now. You orchestrated this entire nightmare with your own selfishness and your own warped assumptions.
I thought I was doing what I wanted because I thought you were leaving anyway. You let me make a fool of myself. You should have told me.
I had no obligation to tell you. You believed a lie you concocted in your own mind and acted accordingly, without a shred of consideration for my feelings. You wanted me gone. You got what you wanted. A wife who is no longer willing to tolerate your cruelty.
This isn't fair. You let me think one thing while knowing the complete opposite. You let me destroy our marriage based on a lie.
Don't speak to me about fairness, Daniel. You were ready to discard me like yesterday's trash. You were already planning your future with someone else, spending money you thought you'd get from my death.
So you just let me dig my own grave? You just stood by and watched me ruin everything?
You dug your own grave, Daniel, with every selfish word, with every cruel action. I simply chose not to throw you a rope. I had no desire to save someone who was so eager to see me buried.
I can't believe you're being so cold, so heartless.
Look in the mirror, Daniel. You'll find the heartless one staring back at you. You showed me exactly how little my feelings mattered. Now you're experiencing a fraction of that pain. Consider it a lesson.
You'll regret this, Sophia. You'll regret not telling me.
My only regret is ever marrying you, Daniel. I certainly don't regret refusing to extend you any sympathy after the way you treated me. You made your bed, now lie in it.
Sophia, it's Daniel. I'm in the hospital, alone. Could you maybe come visit? Please? There's no one else.
The mistress not available for visits, Daniel? The one you were so eager to replace me with? I imagine she'd be a great comfort to you now in your time of need.
She's gone, Sophia. She left. It's just me here. It's really bad. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
You didn't seem particularly concerned with my fear or loneliness when you were so eager to have me out of our home. You prioritized your new life then. How's that working out for you now?
Please, Sophia. I know I messed up. I know I was awful to you, but I'm really sick, and I'm all alone. Just for a little while, could you just come see me?
You made your choices, Daniel. You decided who you wanted in your life, and it wasn't me. Why should I offer you comfort now when you offered me none? You were so quick to discard me.
I didn't know! I didn't understand what was really happening. I thought you were... And I panicked. I was selfish and cruel. I know that now. Please, just a friendly face.
You had a friendly face, Daniel. You threw it away. You chose a different path. You built your new reality. Now you're experiencing it.
But she left because I'm sick, isn't it? She didn't want to deal with this. Just like I didn't want to deal with what I thought was your illness. I see it now. I see how awful I was.
Yes, Daniel, you see it now. It's a shame it took your own misfortune for that clarity to arrive. Perhaps if you had shown me even a fraction of the compassion I am now withholding, things might be different.
So you're just gonna leave me here, alone, to face this by myself?
You made your bed, Daniel. You filled it with someone else. Now that she's gone, you expect me to rush back and make it comfortable for you? That's not how life works.
I'm dying, Sophia. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Doesn't some part of you still care?
A part of me remembers the man I married, but that man is long gone, replaced by someone selfish and cruel. As for caring, I care that you are experiencing the consequences of your actions.
Please, Sophia, just one visit. I just need to know. I need to see a familiar face.
You should have thought of that familiar face before you decided to replace it. You made your choices. Now you have to live with them. Or, in your case, face the end with them. Daniel died alone in his hospital room. His parents visited sporadically, a few times at most. His mistress abandoned him the moment he was hospitalized, her interest clearly contingent on his perceived future. We never finalized our divorce. Our marriage just naturally ended when Daniel died. After his life insurance policy paid out, I donated the entire sum to a local charity supporting individuals facing terminal illnesses and their families. It felt like the only fitting end for that money. I am now focused on moving forward, starting over. The experience was a harsh lesson in the depths of human selfishness and the hollowness of superficial connections. His choices dictated his lonely end. My choices will define my new beginning, one step at a time. My most profound realization: what others reveal in their actions is their truth, not yours. And ultimately, you owe nothing to those who offered you only cruelty.